I'm a working mom of 2 girls, and my husband's actually in the military, so we are a busy family. We're looking to liven up the dinner table. We cook the same 5 things over and over, so any help that we can get to add to the menu for the week would be great. Anything quick and easy is also great.
My name is Sergeant First Class Rene Marquis, a 5-star military chef. My mission is to travel around this great country and rescue you and your family from the same old boring dinners. Today I'm going to train Mom to make personal omelets, Lyonnaise potatoes, and bacon and sausage. Fall in for dinner boot camp. So you have a difficult time making dinner for your family?
I sure do. I have the same items I prepare every week, so we're looking for something new to add.
Well, today's your lucky day.
Great.
You're going to boot camp, and I'm going to teach you how to make breakfast for dinner. We have some bacon and sausage. It's already laid out on parchment paper. We're just going to put this into the oven. Same thing here. The bacon is laid out, so all you have to do is just put it in the oven, and the paper makes it easy to clean. Okay. No, you don't need to cover it. Okay. You can let the oven do the self-cleaning portion when you're done.
Okay.
All right. The next thing we have is some potatoes. We're going to make some home fries. We're going to make some omelets.
Okay.
But what we want to do now is we just want to take these potatoes and put them in the microwave.
And what is this going to do?
We're basically going to make baked potatoes, but what's going to happen is they're going to be 3/4 cooked in the microwave, and then we're going to just finish them with some onions in the pan.
Okay.
So we're going to put this pan on. We're just going to add a little bit of salad oil. This is going to be your job. We're going to saute these onions.
Okay.
But right now, while we're waiting, we're going to make omelets.
Okay.
The eggs have been scrambled. They're already individually portioned. So what about the first child? What does she like to have?
Well, let's go with Lauren. Lauren enjoys tomatoes and green peppers and ham and cheese.
Okay. So we're going to add a little bit of whole butter. We're going to add some green peppers. Then we're going to add some tomatoes. The benefit of making omelets like this is you're cooking the ingredients, so the ingredients aren't going in there raw. So we'll just add a little ham, and you just want to saute this so it gets warm, so the flavor starts to come out.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is we're going to season this with a little salt and pepper now, so that when we put the egg in there, the seasoning is incorporated throughout the omelet. So we're going to add our egg, and I'm going to show you a technique that you've probably never seen before. You can start to see that the egg is coming away from the pan like that.
I see it.
What we want to do is we want to scramble this. Oh. And people say, wow, you're scrambling my omelet.
Yeah,
what are you
that's
doing?
the opposite of what I do.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to scramble it like that so it gets about 3/4 of the way cooked. And then we're just going to let it sit here for a minute. We don't want our omelets to get that brown fried egg color. So we're just going to flip this like so. Now you can see that it's got nice color. It's really light and fluffy. We can finish these in the oven because you only can cook one at a time.
Oh.
We're going to put one, we're going to line them up on the sheet pan, and then we can fire the omelets right into the oven.
So how do you know when it's not too overdone if you're going to stick it in the oven?
Because you just want to take it out like that. You can see it's still soft.
Okay.
And you just want to fold it over like so.
Okay.
And because it's for her, we can identify it by putting a little green pepper.
Oh, love that touch.
And
yes.
a little tomato. So now we know whose omelet it's going to be.
Okay, great.
You can stir the onions
all right,
there.
I forgot all about those.
So what's the next omelet? Who are we making this one for?
Well, let's go with my husband, Earl. He likes everything, so throw the sink in there.
So we got some ham, some red pepper, a little onion.
Everything.
And a little tomato.
Yep.
Here's our time that we can season this up. So we're going to add our egg. So we're making the pan do all the work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this towards me like that. So it just rolls out.
Once the flip, then you add the cheese.
Once the flip, then you cover it up and you add the cheese. And we just let it sit here for a minute. Meanwhile, take a look at our potatoes. These potatoes are very hot.
Oh yeah, they are tender.
But they are a little bit tender. And then this omelet is ready to come out. So we'll just roll it over like that.
Okay.
So we're going to take our potatoes now. We're going to cut them in quarters. We're going to add these potatoes right to our pan.
Okay.
We're going to
now?
Stir them now.
Okay.
We can put a little seasoning salt. We can put a little salt and pepper. And then, you know, a little bit of parsley for color. We can put some now and we'll put some more later. We're just going to add a little bit more oil so it doesn't stick on you.
And you add the oil to the outside, not the inside of the pan?
Because it runs to the center of the pan. That's correct. Who's next? What omelet are we making next?
Let's do my other daughter, Alyssa. She's more on the plain side, if you will, so just tomato and ham and cheeses.
Ham, cheese, and tomato.
Yeah.
Very simple. Simple is better. And again, we add our seasoning in the beginning.
Is there ever a point where that pan gets too hot and maybe you should remove it from the eye so it can kind of cool down a little bit?
If it's getting too hot, that means you're moving too slow.
Oh, well then, sorry.
That's okay. I'm not mad.
Okay.
So we got 3 down. 3 omelets down. Potatoes are cooking. All right, so here's our 3rd omelet. We're just going to turn it out. Guess what time it is now?
Breakfast time for dinner?
It's time for you to come over here and make your own omelet.
All right, just as long as you flip it.
I'll flip it for you.
Okay, great. Okay.
So we're gonna put a little butter in there.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna do this number.
Get your ingredients together.
So let's go with a little tomato and
a little pepper.
some pepper and some ham. And these roasted peppers here.
Just red pepper, fresh red pepper. Yep.
Okay, and a little more ham.
Okay.
And start stirring it up here.
Start stirring it up. Starts to smell good.
Yes, really
Put a little
good.
seasoning in there.
Thank you. Are we ready for egg yet?
Well, we're ready for egg.
Okay.
I'm waiting for you. You're in charge, remember?
Let's go.
Scramble the middle, scramble the middle, scramble the middle.
Scramble
there
the
you
middle.
go.
Okay. And just lay it evenly.
Yep. Now it's ready to go. So you want me to flip this?
I sure do.
So we're just gonna go like that, and we're gonna bring it over, and we're gonna put some cheese on top. So your egg's done. All right, so our potatoes are done. We've got our omelets. Let's take a look inside the oven.
Okay.
You can see the great thing about using this parchment paper is that all the liquid, all the juices absorbs into the paper. Easy. You see this grease? I mean, we could actually put this back into that squirt bottle if we wanted to. And we're just basically lining the bacon up onto the pan. So we got our bacon, we got our sausage. Let's just put our potatoes in our dish.
Okay, those look great.
So let's take a look what we have. Let's summarize our dinner. We've got our potatoes, our bacon, our sausage, our omelets made to order. The benefits of using the oven for the bacon and sausage is hot. We can put our omelets in there. We'll get the family together. They'll stay warm. Okay. And let's go sit down and enjoy dinner.
Yeah, it looks great. Let's eat.
Fantastic.
All right.
You guys enjoyed dinner tonight? Different, huh?
Yes.
Excellent.
Great.
If you enjoyed what you saw here, subscribe to CafeMom Studios on YouTube. I'm Chef Rene Marquis, and we'll see you next time.